Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 11/9. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can read at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page so that you can join me on camera to promote yourself, say hello, just basically whatever. So if you could share this out, that would be really appreciated because then more people here in Durham can find out what's happening. So this is my first show back home. I had a great time in Los Angeles. I went to the Taxi conference. Taxi is it's the name of an organization, and they do two things, well, more than two things, but they help musicians get their music to television and movies, and they also help the performing musician, which I am not, I'm a writer, but they help the performing musicians to get, I guess, record deals and songs or something like that. I'm not sure about the performing side, but my interest is getting music to movies, TV, advertising, etc. So there you go. So I wanted to say, a big shout out to Wade and Judy, and also to their daughter, Taylor. I got to use her bedroom, and I did my show from her bedroom. She's a young scholar and athlete getting her master's degree, so it's very exciting. So anyway, let me continue with the show. Like I said, you can join me by clicking on the link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. All righty, let's see. Starting off the word page, that is the government and nonprofit information page, where you can see lots of programs and services being offered by local nonprofits, the city of Durham, and also Durham County. So the Durham Arts Council has something really exciting going on. Let me scroll down to Durham Arts Council. There it is. So attention artists. The Durham Arts Council is opening up the Emerging Artists Program for the year, and this is where they give grants for career development projects. Now, when we say artists, you might wonder, okay, so who's considered an artist? So they're talking about craft, dance, film and video, literature, multidiscipline, some kind of performing art, music, painting, drawing, printmaking, mixed media, photography, sculpture, and theater. So here's the thing. They are going to be giving out the grants probably in a month or so. The deadline to apply is December 30th, but they want you to learn more about it. So you can attend a virtual information session this evening at 6. I do have the link. It's going to be on Zoom. I do have the link so you can learn more about the program, and also so you can get that Zoom link. There you go. And like I said, the deadline to apply is December 30th, so you have plenty of time. Okay, the Durham County Libraries are all open until 6 this evening. They reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10 tomorrow. Let's go to the health page. It's called To Your Health. Let's go there real quick. NAMI has something going on. NAMI is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Now, on Thursdays, NAMI Durham, they have the Stress and Anxiety Support Group for African Americans from 7 until 9. It's virtual, it's online. So basically, Black folks get together and just talk about stuff. You get resources, you get support, you get encouragement. So this is, again, online from 7 until 9. And what is discussed in that room stays in that room. Don't have to worry. Okay, let's see. Oh, the American Red Cross is having a blood drive. Let's scroll down. So the American Red Cross, actually right now, they're already at the North Carolina Central University's Alfonso Elder Student Center on Fayetteville Street. So they will be there until 2:30. And then the American Red Cross, actually, I guess they also have a crew at the same time at the Duke North Pavilion on Pratt Street, and they'll be there until 4. And yet another crew is at the Bryan Center on Science Drive. That's on Duke University's campus, and they will be there until 4:30. Now tomorrow they will be at the streets at South Point starting at noon, and I will remind you about that tomorrow. Okay, let's go to the health events page. Let's scroll back up. Click on that big blue button, and then we'll find out what support groups are meeting today, with it being the 9th. Okay, love the sound of the birds. So the Duke Dementia Evening Care Partner Support Group, that's a lot. Basically, it's for people who are caring for their loved ones who have dementia or Alzheimer's. So they're going to be meeting online from 6:30 until 8. It's a great way to get tips, to get resources, to get encouragement when it comes to taking care of a loved one. It's very tough. I moved here to North Carolina to be a caregiver. It's tough work. It's rewarding, but it is tough and very challenging. So you can get a lot of tips and resources by attending this virtual meeting from 6:30 until 8 this evening. Now let's go to the Let's Go page. There are lots more pages, but I'm just going to cover a few pages today because I've got a lot of catch-up work to do, an awful lot. Let's see. Today is the 9th. Here we are. Okay. So happening right now is a live performance by folksy singer-songwriter Brett Harris going until 2. Just started about 10 minutes ago. So Boxyard RTP, they have a Taking Back Thursday live concert series. It's outdoors, and the weather is perfect for it. They're at 900 Park Offices Drive, right off of Highway 54. So it's free. You just sit out there, enjoying the music, and you are surrounded by eateries, so you can buy lunch or a little beverage to enjoy the music by. The Durham City Council will be having their work session this afternoon, actually, from 1 until 5. All kinds of ways that you can attend in person, of course, downtown, via YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all those different cable TV channels. So again, it is from 1 until 5. New Visions of Africa restaurant on Fayetteville Street. They're going to be giving away meals today from 3 until 6. If you're in need, just stop by. They're served by the 5 and the 5K bus, and they're right next door to WD Hill. And I mentioned this, I'll just mention it again, the Durham Arts Council's Emerging Artists Support Program grants will be given away soon, and you can go ahead and attend the online information session tonight at 6 o'clock. You write to Margaret DeMott. I have the email address right there, and then you can write to her and get the Zoom link for tonight's meeting. High Wire Brewing Durham, they're going to have their mini pop-up market. That's going to be from 6 until 8. Great weather for it. This is where they choose a local arts and crafts vendor, and they set up shop. They show off what they make. You can make some purchases or just enjoy looking at the art. So if you want to be one of the artists, then you can go ahead and click on the link on the Let's Go page and fill out that application. The Triangle Turtles and Hares Running Group will be leading their Thursday evening run from 6:30 until 9:30. Everybody's going to be in the parking lot over there by Tomato Jake's on Renaissance Parkway, and then they'll run for a few miles on the American Tobacco Trail. All paces are welcome. Nobody will be left behind. And actually, if they're starting at 6:30, it's going to be dark already. So feel free to bring a light, one of those headlamp things, or maybe one of those lights that you have on your arm, or whatever you like to get. I've seen the headlamps for $1.25 at Dollar Tree if you want to run out and get one real quick. Okay, now if you like the theater and you like Shakespeare, the Duke University Department of Theater Studies, they'll be performing Shakespeare's 12th Night. That is a real, I don't know if it's supposed to be a comedy, but it definitely sounds like a lot of secrets, a lot of, it's a love story, basically. And let me just tell you where it's going to be. It's going to be this evening at 8 at the Rubenstein Arts Center, 2020 Campus Drive in the Von der Heyden Studio Theater. So let me see if I got the story right. So a twin brother and sister, they have a crash landing on like an island or something. Anyway, so the sister thinks the brother is dead, and she dresses as a man, and then let's see, Oh, it's just really confusing. So somehow she, dressed as a man, meets up with the prince, and she loves the prince, but she's, dressed as a male now. And the prince wants is in love with somebody in the village and sends the lady dressed as a man to deliver love letters to this person in the village. Person in the village falls in love with the deliverer of the message. Anyway, it's a mess, but it sounds like it's a really fun play. So it's going to be this evening at 8 o'clock at the Rubenstein. So tickets are $10, and then you can click on the link for more information and also to get your ticket. And also, very important, parking tips, because the Rubenstein, they don't have their own parking lot over there. Now, tomorrow, Counterculture Coffee is going to have tasting at 10, starting at 10 o'clock. It goes for an hour. Coffee lovers get to taste all these different flavors of coffee. They talk shop, they talk coffee and hang out. That should be really fun. Counterculture Coffee is at 812 Mallard Avenue, which is between North Alston and Elizabeth Street. Okay, let's see. Oh, Salvation Army of Durham, they're going to have Free Food Friday. If you're in need, stop by 909 Liberty Street, starting at 10 o'clock, from 10 while supplies last, usually around noon-ish. Now, if you'd like to volunteer, they'd love to have you. You can volunteer from 8 until 2-ish. So call and see if they need you. They might have enough volunteers. I don't know. But give them a call. Got the number right there on the Let's Go page, and then you can see if you can help out. Now, the Elizabeth Street United Methodist Church on Elizabeth Street, they have a new all recovery support group meeting. They do this every Friday now, starting at noon. And basically, they honor all roads to recovery, but basically, they're giving more encouragement to people who are kicking their addictions. All right, let's look at the weather. Put my iPad down. Let's see. It is beautiful out. And today, I think, is going to be the last warm day for a while. Let's see. So it's 75 right now. It's sunny. It's going to be sunny all day long. The high is going to be 80 degrees. Yes, I said it, 80. Now, tomorrow it plummets down to 64, which is not bad considering that it's fall. But let me see. Okay. So this weekend, 61 and 54. Next week, upper 50s, mid 60s. Oh, we're gonna get a 70-degree weekend next week. So yeah, so the nice weather hasn't totally abandoned us just yet. So today's going to be gorgeous. It's gorgeous already, and it's going up to 80 degrees. So definitely go out, have a walk, and enjoy the day. Look after your loved ones and your elders. Make sure they're taken care of. And I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.